Welcome to your Monday mood for the week of August 17th through August 23rd. This is going to be a different Monday mood. This is going to be about me. This eclipse energy that we experience on the 12th has really fucked my shit up. Okay? As a reader, some call me a healer. I think it's important for me to be transparent in moments in my life where I am fucked. I'm not doing what I need to be doing. My relationships are not going well. Business is not going well. And my internal state is not doing well. My mental state is not doing well. My spiritual space, has been keeping me afloat. But I feel out of control, which is literally what eclipses do. Eclipses come in and they take over your light, your energy source, because there's something that needs to be recalibrated. There's something getting in the way of your true alignment. And a lot of times we're blind to what that is. And that's what an eclipse comes in. And when you see that moon go in front of that sun, the shadow is revealed, right? Like, oh wow, that all that light can be covered up by that shadow. And that's what this eclipse energy has definitely been doing for myself. I have a Leo rising. So this has to do with my identity, like who I am, how I show up, what I do, what I don't do, how I treat my body. And this past weekend was terrible. It was terrible. Why? Because I overindulged in alcohol. Alcohol is not something that... It's something that I have always realized at one point in time in my life, I'm going to have to stop drinking because we already know it's unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? But then for me and my personality, it creates a storm a lot of times throughout my life. And I've been grateful and blessed to be protected a lot of the times in those storms. But this past Saturday just really revealed eclipse, right? The shadow of alcohol. It is trash. Alcohol doesn't ever result in anything good ultimately. Sure, maybe your inhibitions are lowered, a drink or two. But especially as millennials, and I realize that, like me working in event industry, alcohol is center, right? Like it was when we even had our team meetings back in the day, we did it at a bar, right? Like we brought beer to our freaking meetings. Like it was center. And it just became such a habit. I'm out, I'm drinking. I'm out, I'm drinking. I'm social, I'm drinking. Blah, blah, blah. And now I'm realizing, as I'm about to be 38 years old, drinking like that, socially or otherwise, it's not good. It's not good. And it's not even a level, or it's not even about like, well, it is about that. Temperance is super important. Temperance, right? Balance, not overindulging. And I think for me, at this point in time, with what was revealed to me with this eclipse, is like, I don't even need to indulge. And I'm not saying I'm never going to drink ever again in my life, but I am seriously, which is why I'm literally doing this on camera, reevaluating my relationship with alcohol, because it has created a problem in the most important relationships of my life. And I don't like that at all. But I can be honest and say, like, this eclipse energy It's eclipsing, bro. And I have to deal with the consequences. But ultimately, what it revealed to me, the shadow it revealed to me, was that my identity and like how I treat my body, it needs to start to shift and change. Because not only am I drinking, why am I drinking? Because I'm escaping. That's what drinking does. It's escapist energy. It lives in the 12th house. The 12th house in our chart is where we like to escape, where we like to go hide, where we like to like hide out in the freaking depths of our psyche and undo ourselves. And Leo's also in that house for me. So Jupiter's there right now, expanding this like secret, shadowy aspect of myself in a very revealing way. And I don't like what I'm seeing. I'm also not liking where I'm at mentally and emotionally. I'm just not in a healthy space. So then that affects my readings because I'm supposed to be a clear channel, right? I'm supposed to be able to help other people. And if I'm not even attending to myself, helping myself, then WTF. You know what I mean? So yeah, all of this for this Monday mood is to say like the eclipse is doing its thing. And we have another lunar eclipse next Friday, right before my birthday, and I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm terrified. I'm terrified of what the results of both of these eclipses are gonna be in my life. I'm hoping that this this solar one was the bam wake up call, and that the lunar one is the soothing of it all, the release of all the chaos that has been erupted. Not to mention our Arcana account got suspended today because somebody reported us. So yeah, I feel like I'm getting bam hit by the universe telling me there's some shadow that you have to like attend to, or it's gonna tend to you. So that is my truth. That is the eclipse season. We will be moving into Virgo season this weekend. And we're still in the eclipse portal. So it is tough. And if you're having a tough time, all I can say from my own experience, which is where I always read from anyways, is sometimes you just have to fucking really look at yourself. And that can be the hardest thing in life to do. But we owe it to ourselves to care for ourselves, to love ourselves. And that's what I'm going to try to start doing more of. It's tending to myself, loving myself, because somewhere around the way, I got separated from that understanding. So, let's pull some cards. I'm surprised I was able to do that without crying. Probably because I'm just so like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, I have really just fucked myself. These last couple of days, I have just really put my foot in it. But, hey, we're all redeemable, but it does take accountability, and that is what I'm doing, is taking all the accountability. I hear you, Spirit. I get it. I need to do better, be better, live better. The sun. No, that's gonna make me cry. And then the King of Swords. So, clarity. This week in this eclipse portal brings clarity, where you need to tend to yourself, your light, so that it can be bright, so you can be bright, so that you can continue to grow, so that we can continue our journey with a clear mind, clear intentions, clear understanding, self-knowing, self-correcting, right? This week after whatever came up with the eclipse, it's about, okay, this is what it is. So how are we going to strategize around that understanding, around that clarity, and move better? So for me, drinking, I'm putting it on the back burner, bro. Like I said, I'm not going to sit up here and claim, Soberville USA, because that's not reality. But what it is like, I'm checking myself because I already wrecked myself, and I'm not going to keep doing that, because that is the clarity that I need to understand so I can move forward in true alignment with my heart, and so that I can continue to do the work that I am here to do and be the person that I know that I am to be, and not let this shadow continue to creep up and try to consume me. No, I will not. So I hope this week brings you clarity. I hope this week brings you a sense of strategizing, reorienting, focus, and movement back into alignment, back onto your path. Blessings.